Coucou les amis! Today we are learning about something very Frenchy, the partitive article. Les articles partitifs. It might sound complicated, but it's just how French people say some or any. In English, we often say, I want some coffee. Do you have any bread? She bought apples. In French, you cannot leave the noun alone. You must use a partitive article. So, partitive articles are needed when talking about an unknown or unspecified quantity of something uncountable. Now that we know why French needs a little word before nouns, let's see the four partitive articles. The choice will depend on the noun's gender, number, and first letter. So, for masculine singular nouns starting with a consonant, we use du. For feminine singular nouns starting with a consonant, we use de la. For singular nouns starting with a vowel or H muet, we use de, L apostrophe. And for plural nouns, we use de. So each time you have to ask yourself, is the noun masculine or feminine? Is it singular or plural? And does it start with a vowel, H muet, or a consonant? Then you pick the right article. It's like a tiny French puzzle every time. Here is how we put them together in a sentence. So we have a basic formula to remember: subject plus verb plus partitive article plus noun. Example: Je bois du lait. Je is the subject, which means I. Bois, drink. So I drink. Du is the partitive article. And lait means milk. Okay? You can also have adjectives between the partitive article and the noun in some cases, but we'll cover that in another video. Today we're just focusing on the basics. Now let's see these articles in action with food and drinks. I drink milk. Je bois du lait. Je bois du lait. So, lait is a masculine singular noun in French. So we say un lait. It starts with a consonant, so we have to use du. She's enjoying jam. Elle déguste de la confiture. Elle déguste de la confiture. So, confiture is feminine singular, starting with a consonant, so we use de la. I drink water. Je bois de l'eau. Je bois de l'eau. So here we notice that O starts with a vowel, so we have to use de, L apostrophe. Je bois de l'eau. So here we don't even care about the gender. J'achète de l'huile. I buy some oil. J'achète de l'huile. So here we use de et l'apostrophe with huile because it starts with an H muet. And an H muet behaves just like a vowel. So we have to use de l'huile. We eat pasta. Nous mangeons des pâtes. Des pâtes. Why des? Because pâte here is a plural noun. And participes aren't just for food. They also appear with abstract nouns like ideas and qualities with the verbs avoir, to have, and falloir, to be necessary. Let's have some examples. You have patience. Tu as de la patience. Tu as de la patience. You are lucky or you have luck. Tu as de la chance. Tu as de la chance. It takes courage. Il faut du courage. Il faut, that's the verb falloir, to be necessary, in present tense. Il faut du courage. So courage, courage, it's a masculine singular noun starting with a consonant, so we have to use du. Beyond food and abstract ideas, partitive articles are also used with the verbs faire and jouer plus a musical instrument, and with the verb faire for sports and other activities in the sense of practicing. Let's see that in some examples to understand. So, to say, for example, in French that I play the piano, so we have to use the verb jouer, to play, or the verb faire, to do or to make. So, I play the piano would be je joue du piano. Or je fais du piano. So here with the verb jouer plus musical instruments, we have to use a partitive article between the verb and the musical instruments here. So I play the piano, je joue du piano. You can also say je fais du piano. She plays the guitar. Elle joue de la guitare. Elle joue de la guitare. He plays castanets. Il joue des castagnettes. Il joue des castagnettes. All right. So partitive articles are also used with the verb faire plus a sport or an activity to mean practicing something. For example, I practice tennis. Je fais du tennis. So in French, we can't say je fais le tennis ou je fais tennis. So here, we have to use a partitive article between the verb faire and the sport or the activity. Je fais du tennis. We practice swimming. Nous faisons de la natation. Nous faisons de la natation. So here, that sentence literally means we are doing some swimming, okay? Nous faisons de la natation. So faisons here is the conjugated form of the verb faire with the first subject pronoun plural, nous, which means we. Nous faisons de la natation. They go for runs. Ils font des courses. Ils font des courses. Just like we use faire with sports, with partitive articles, in French we also use it with certain fields and professions to talk about practicing something. For example, he practices law. Il fait du droit. Droit is masculine singular. We say le droit, law. So we have il fait du droit. All right, mes amis. Before we finish, let's practice one last time. Together, we will translate the very first examples I gave you at the start of the video. I want some coffee. Je veux du café. Je veux du café. So café is masculine singular. We have to use du. Do you have any bread? Avez-vous du pain? Or vous avez du pain? Same thing here. Pain is masculine. We say le pain. So we have to use du. She bought apples. Elle a acheté des pommes. Elle a acheté des pommes. So apples, plural. Pomme with a final S is plural. So we have to use des. Et voilà, mes chers amis, du, de la, de et l'apostrophe and they are now yours to play with. Tiny words, huge French flavor. And this warm up was essential because next time we'll flip the script and see what happens to participes in the negative. And if you had fun, don't forget to give this video a like, hit subscribe, and share it with a friend who needs un peu de français. À bientôt!